In the world that we're headed towards, where there are thousands of chains, what people will be able to focus on is providing value. Either that's in the form of building a really powerful app that solves a really meaningful pain point or removes a really meaningful inefficiency. And if you're a platform, then your goal is to empower your application developers to do that. You need to foster an ecosystem where those applications composing together benefits all of them.
Building a chain is actually like super complicated, and so Optimism has spent a lot of time investing in that, learning that, building that expertise. And if you get that wrong, there's a lot of security concerns. There's just a lot of issues that can pop up.
To set our industry up for success as a whole, we need to be working on doing the scaling and the UX thing at once. We need more chains than we have now, a lot more. And we need way better user experience than we have. So ultimately, what we're doing here is laying the roots for the Superchain to grow. We're laying the roots for a new form of internet that is scalable and decentralized. And we've had one, we haven't had the other. We need to bring those things together and merge them into one beautiful future for crypto. So that's what it's all about, baby.
The main benefit of building on top of the Superchain is sort of the grand vision of it, which is let's have one composable layer for all these different blockchains to communicate with one another.
Doing good, bro. Doing good.
Crypto, always exciting.
It's exciting. Always something. Always something. Yeah. To speak a little bit about the Optimism and the Superchain, one of our big focuses right now is protocol level interoperability. And so basically what this means is you want to give a much stronger guarantee to users and to developers than you can provide with a third-party bridge.
How has the Superchain evolved over the past year?
Damn, man, it's popping, it's cranking. I mean, it's always chaos, but it's going really good. One of the ones I'm super excited about is World. Obviously, Base continues to pop off. It's pretty amazing.
Base has been doing good.
We've had Unichain announced in the last year. Heck yeah! Oh heck yeah! Heck yeah! We've had Unichain announced in the last year.
That's amazing.
We've had Ink as well, Kraken. So they're churning, and I'm really excited about what they're working on.
Kraken's working on a Superchain called Ink.
That's right. That's right.
That's cool. So
live on mainnet since December, baby.
Oh, you see?
You see cameraman today.
Yeah,
wow. Okay. I dig it.
Let's go. I'll send it to you.
Okay, thank you. Nate, don't feel free not to, though.
I've been around for a while. What do you think is one of the primary main conceptions that you've heard about the Superchain?
I would give two, and they're kind of interrelated. So, one of them is that we really have the OP stack and the Superchain. The OP stack is the source code that powers all of the L2s using our code, and of course the Superchain. The Superchain is a set of aligned chains that have opted in to some additional value props that are kind of like stateful and active value props. This is a beautiful view, by the way. So one of the misconceptions that I hear said another way is that Optimism charges a 15% tax to use the OP stack. That could not be further from the truth. The OP stack is MIT licensed open source software. There are many, many, many people who use it without paying Optimism a dime or so much as giving us a call. And we will defend their right to do that to the bitter end. Of course, the question is, how do you make a sustainable infrastructure if you're giving away the software for free? And the answer is that you have to provide additional value that is kind of stateful or at a network level. And so that gets into the Superchain, which is a subset of all those OP stack chains that have opted in to a common governance structure and a common feature set. So the set of chains that are in the Superchain have a few things going for them. One, they have shared upgrades and a shared security model. So Optimism manages the decentralized security council. Shared upgrades is another huge piece, and generally shared funding and shared development. So I'll give you another example. L1 did an upgrade called Pectra, and one of the features on Pectra was called account abstraction. Every chain in the Superchain got that account abstraction feature, the first of all the L2s, and very, very quickly after those features finalized on L1. And that's the power of shared upgrades.
When you build on top of like a collective like Superchain, you can actually escape some of the kind of cold start problems of developing an app on a sort of brand new ecosystem, where if you build on a mature ecosystem like Superchain, you can deploy to Unichain, you can deploy to InkChain, you can deploy to Base.
So anyway, yeah, I think really it would be understanding the difference between the OP stack as the free piece of software that we will defend your right to build a chain with arbitrarily and as you please without any interaction or cut. And then we have the Superchain, where Optimism provides more value to the set of chains that are interested in opting in to sharing revenue to keep the thing funding and get all the upsides that I just talked about. For everybody to be using the Superchain, nobody can know that they're using the Superchain. And that's not saying the Superchain is bad and we need to hide it. It's saying that technology is infrastructure that supports value. So focus on providing value either to your customers as an app dev or to your app devs as a platform, and the rest of it's going to sort itself out naturally.